get everything set up here. That seems a lot taller. It feels like they zoomed this camera in a lot.
Maybe you just have it zoomed in.
No, I don't. But there aren't any glares on there, so that is what we love to see. No glare is the best thing. Alright, I guess we will have it all the way up here next to my face.
Where are you at on health-wise? Shit ton of potions, too.
You do have a shit ton of potions, but you are not with the party at the moment, if you recall.
I don't have any potions on my character.
Oh, you don't?
I have them all. Or I have a lot. I don't think I got any.
But hello and welcome to TheDivineRogue D&D, where a few of us nerds sit around, smoke, joke, and play Dungeons & Dragons. We are in the Fumosus Arc, as Fumosus and the party are going through the Argent Palace on the 3rd floor now, I believe.
Yeah.
Working your way up to the 4th floor. And in said process,
That's not easy.
your hellish friend Valir ended up disappearing from sight, being transported to somewhere else you're not entirely sure.
But you did hear banging on
You did
the
hear
ceiling
banging
above you guys.
on the ceiling above you guys, yes.
On the last floor.
But you and the rest of the party, I believe, have checked all of the rooms here. If not, maybe you only have like one more to check, if you wish.
Yeah. We definitely gonna check that room.
Alrighty. Do you want to make what are you trying to do? As you try to open this door, you do realize it is locked.
I'm gonna keep trying to break out if I can.
Go ahead and make a
Blast it down.
strength check.
He already beating some vibrations into the whole castle. Blast it down.
You're just blasting the door down?
Yep.
Okay. Go ahead and make an
30-20.
attack.
30-20.
30-20. Hell yeah. As you with your sword and your shield just keep on bashing into the floor. Making this divot.
I've been doing
even
it for a
deeper.
while now. Hopefully I'm through.
18.
18. 18 will miss.
The door.
It will hit the door, obviously, but it seems ineffective as you try to blast this door. Yeah, it just doesn't seem effective against it. That was only one Eldritch Blast, though.
Yeah.
And you have 3 of them.
Mid-20s?
Yeah.
Mid-20s.
Yeah. Both of those will hit as you do deal some damage to the door, and hit is going to walk up.
17.
Yeah. 17 points of damage. And hit will walk up and just break the rest of it down. And I will wait until he comes back to describe what they see.
Did I leave these here last week?
Probably. I would assume as much.
That's weird. Come on.
You're weird.
Yeah. I just want to see if they're all good today. Come on. There we go.
I understand. What? Let's see why Grandma can't just come without bringing. let's take this. I think you call back.
Yeah, I hope I'm fucking. How far am I through on this fucking thing?
As you're making your way, I'd say,
Because I know I did it for a while fucking last time. I did at least 2 or 3 checks.
yeah, you've done this for a while. I'd say that even with you doing this for a while, you seem to only be maybe like a foot into this. Maybe.
Do I see anything around me that can help that I could possibly use?
Go ahead and make that perception check.
Fuck me, dude. That's shitty.
Give me a call before you start cooking, but I'll probably do that.
8.
With an 8. As you are inside of this cell,
I know there's a bucket there because I tried that last time.
there is a bucket that can be used as a chamber pot, but other than that, yeah, you don't see anything of use to you in this chamber.
Tell me
Are there bars on the...
Yeah, I might.
Yeah, you did manage to get the door open,
But there's a wall of force.
but there is a wall of force that is.
Can I try to break the bar off?
You can certainly try.
Is that an athletics or strength check?
I'd say it's an athletics. I mean, athletics is technically a strength check.
Yeah, that's only a 5.
What rolled an 8?
With a 5, as you try and pull on the bars to try and break a piece of them off, they seem to be fairly sturdy. They aren't rusted at all. They look brand
I'm
new.
gonna use my shield and try to bash it. Polecats in there. Just...
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll then. With your shield.
Is that strength or dexterity on the shield?
It should be strength.
I'm proficient in shields too.
Yeah.
That's awesome. 25.
Go ahead and roll damage.
What does the shield do for damage?
I'll call it 1d6.
A 1d6?
Yeah, I'll call it a 1d6.
It's a +2 shield.
Bludgeoning. Is it 6?
Max!
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking awesome. Yeah, does a +2 go on to damage for shields? Attack rolls.
Yeah, if it's a +2,
Okay,
that's
so
for attack roll
27
saving.
and that would be 11 for damaging the bar.
Okay, so yeah,
I'm
11.
trying to make a makeshift pickaxe.
As you definitely take your shield and make a chink in one of the bars, and you're able to now bend it one way to try and break it off that way, or just try and break off another end of it.
Well, to try to break it, that was a 3, so I'm gonna try to just hit it with the shield and break it off.
Okay.
That will be... Jesus Christ. 27.
27. Okay, so as you try to bend it and just break it off naturally, you're not able to do that, so you're just like, fuck it, I'm gonna go ahead and do it with the shield.
That's a 10 for damage. I rolled
10
that
damage?
time.
Oh yeah? As you bash your shield into the other end of this bar, and yeah.
I want to
now you
hit
have-
at an angle that way I can try and make a point as much as I can.
Okay, I'd say you definitely do that. As whenever it does get pulled off, you now have probably a good 3 feet-ish of
And one side's
bar,
pointed,
and
one side's
side
not.
is pointed. Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna put that one on the ground and I'm gonna hit it with the shield to try to make it a spike so I can try to pull it out and use it kind of makeshift pickaxe.
Okay, so go ahead and just make a athletics check for that.
12.
12. Okay, I will get back to you with your progress later. But, Fumosus, as you and Hit break down this door, you see there are 6 statues.
About to miss out on some more XP here. Unless I come falling through the ceiling during this time.
The statue in the middle does appear to be the largest.
Living statues, possibly. never know inside of this. There's some fuckery going on.
You don't need to level up anyway. You got fucking legendary.
Well, I need to level up because I want to get by the throat.
You already got it like
No, I don't.
you heal up every turn and fucking slice everybody.
By the throat will strain people. I want that though.
By the third is for one.
For my subclass.
I don't know what that is.
That's what the ability's called. It allows me to restrain somebody.
It's not this class, or it is this class?
It's this class, but I don't have it yet. I get it at level 15.
Nice.
As you look at all these statues, they appear to be animalistic in form, taking different forms of animals. And the one in the center, the largest one, looks... go ahead and make a history or religion check.
I think it's history.
That's so weird that they're both intelligence, but clerics are wisdom.
It is wild.
Maya's gonna try to help out with that. Nat 20.
That's funny. Let me just make sure I get the name of this being correctly. Yes. This being in the center here, this largest being, appears to be on the bottom half a Leoprine figure like that of a lion or a big cat. And on the top half, it appears to be a human female with gnashing fangs. And with a natural 20, Maya would know this to be a lamia, and she would also know that lamias are known to have been taken under the wing of Grazit.
Maya's gonna kind of like take a, not like super far, but just kind of somebody who just realizes something terrible, take like a little, like 2 steps back.
Yeah.
And she's gonna spit that information out to everybody.
Oh, yeah.
But she will exclude Grazit's name and saying the owner of the palace instead.
Yeah. And yeah, she relays that information to you, Fumosus.
So they're... Why are they a stone right now?
That you're not entirely sure, but they just appear to be stone figures of various different animalistic forms. You notice these 3 over here appear to be more of a dog-like humanoid form, not necessarily a werewolf like you've seen, but more akin to a jackal-were.
Drop's gonna investigate. He thinks magic's going on.
Okay, go ahead and make an Arcana check for Drop as he walks in here.
Nat 20.
That's 20 for an Arcana check.
The barbarian.
These statues definitely seem to be brimming with some kind of arcane force, some kind of arcane energy.
Just as I expected. Magic is being used.
As soon as Drop says that, the eyes of all of these beings glow a deep red, and they start moving. I would like everybody to roll initiative. Everybody except for
Valir, because you don't want Valir to level up, you smoker.
I have to make it interesting if we're only going to be here for like an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Alright, that's for... Who's the first one? Alvir?
Sure.
Alvir got an 18.
Okay, what did you get?
I'm gonna roll 7,000 fucking initiatives.
It's just plus your dexterity.
I know. 12.
12. Alright, so Alvir. With an 18.
Dino with the 12.
Okay, so Fumosus is gonna go for Dinah.
Drop with the 12 as well.
Drop will go before both of you guys. Because he has a... No, Drop doesn't have a high dexterity. So
He has
Drop
+2.
will- Okay.
It's the same thing as Dinah's, so.
So it'll go Fumosus, Dinah, then Drop.
Hit, rolled a fucking 28.
Mm-hmm.
Because why wouldn't it hit, roll a fucking 28? And my roll a 5.
Okay.
And Valier's trying to still bust the fuck out of there.
Yeah, he is. And now we have... and then... Let's make them...
You okay over there?
Who, me?
Yep.
I'm just waiting for Valier to get out of the fucking prison. It'll be great. Kale's getting tired of my characters.
No. I just...
You keep sending them away.
trapped you and they haven't found you yet.
Some solid ass fucking concrete.
Yeah, it is. There it is. That's what I was looking for.
These nuts.
Perfect. Now I have to roll initiative for all these fucks. Wow. And these guys will have +3s. Okay.
I like having a lot of gifts on Pokemon Go, but it gets fucking irritating trying to open all of them.
Alright, and first will be hit. What was he gonna do? As he is right behind Drop, as he made the notion that these are brimming with arcane force.
We're gonna give it a schmack.
Okay.
Well, so close to a natural 20, but it doesn't fucking matter. Because he has what? Plus. No, I'm on mine, that's why. It's like, man, that doesn't sound
I
like
think he has
right.
like a +9.
I think so too, I just want to double check. Yep, 17.
17 will miss.
Alright, how's a 27 now?
27 will hit.
And then he's gonna make a bonus action attack as well. Well, that misses. That was a 2 naturally, so. He smacked him once.
He does smack him once, but it's a crit.
It is. So that's 15 plus 5, so 20.
And that is what? Bludgeoning?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. So just 20, you said?
Yep.
Perfect. As Hit tries to make a barrage of attacks on him, and he does hit this being, but it's just so hard that, yeah, it literally does nothing except for the one hit.
Stone.
You see a slight crack appear on the second of this barrage of attacks.
He just smiles. I'm stronger than stone.
Mm-hmm. Anything else you'd like to do?
That'll be it, because I used my action bonus action, and I can't really go anywhere, or else he will take an opportunity attack, so.
Yeah. Alrighty. As these helmed horrors, this one is going to turn to hit, and this one is going to start levitating in the air, going 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, all the way here in between you two.
Dude, I know RSVP first Shadow Ready gives, right?
And that one did use its
RSVPs.
action to dash in between you two, but the one on hit is going to make 2 arcane sword attacks.
They're gonna miss because hit's a G.
That is going to be a 24 to hit on the
Yeah.
first attack, and on the second attack, that is going to be an 18.
Yeah.
Alright, both of those will hit. Dealing 9 points of slashing and force damage.
9 points each or 9
Oh, I'm
total?
sorry, that was just for the first hit. Yeah, 9 points each. I rolled the same fucking thing.
18.
Yep.
It's looking a little hurt.
Alrighty, and with that, both of those are done. This helmed horror here is going to 10, 20, 30, get right in front of Drop, and it is going to make 2 arcane sword attacks against Drop. That's only going to be an 8 to hit,
No, I know that doesn't hit.
and that one is only going to be a 14 to hit.
That misses.
Alrighty, as these arcane sword attacks just Drop dodges them, dips and dodges away from these arcane sword attacks. It will now be Alvear.
Is it Alvear? What did Alvear roll?
18.
Oh, shit. Alright. Well, which one's Alvear again?
Alvear is this one right here, and he can make his way through the door because it is a large door.
Shit. Cantrips, you know. Do you know any damage dealing cantrips? Yup. We go here. And he's going to Sacred Flame that one.
Okay, dexterity, right?
Yep.
Okay. They have a +1 to this, and DC is 17.
Yep.
Alright. They rolled a 14.
It's 9, 14 damage.
14 damage to that one.
Yep.
Perfect.
And this boy's like almost out of like all of his fucking spell slots.
As this being is now starting to look cracked, and the heat has definitely expanded the crack that Hit made inside of its chest.
That is all that Alvear is going to do.
Alrighty, perfect.
Because I don't want to spend any more spell slots on him.
Yep.
He's already used all of his first and second and third spell slots.
Yeah. And with that, it will be this Helmed Horror's turn here, as it will go 15 feet to get into contact with Fumosus and make 2 arcane attacks.
Ooh, you do have mage armor up still as well. Don't forget
Arcane
about that.
sword attacks. That first to hit is a 22.
+5, so yeah, that just barely hits.
Alrighty. And the second
Crazy,
one
yeah.
is also
22,
going to
yeah.
be a 22. 16 plus 6. Okay, that's better damage.
You said you're looking rough too.
Yeah, I'm down.
How much health did you have? 14.
35 points of damage on those 2 attacks.
Yep, I'm down.
As you get swung on twice by this Helmed Horror. It is now your turn. Go ahead and make a death saving throw for me.
Oh, shit.
That is a failure with an 8. It will now be Dinah and Drop's turn.
on, Dino. Please say you have something good that you can use. Where's Dinah?
Dinah is right shot.
Dinah's right there.
Right shot.
You said they can get through the door right now?
Well, now with Alvear and Maya in there, it's definitely going to be a
Alvear's right
squeeze.
here.
Okay, so yeah, I'd say yeah.
So it's a squeeze to get through there?
It would be a squeeze, but she can get through there.
Alright. She's gonna go right here.
Okay.
And she is going to cast... Does she really not have... Oh, I don't have... You're fucking kidding me. That sucks. She's gonna use Cure Wounds.
Okay.
At 3rd level on Fumosus, seeing that he went down.
Alrighty. Roll them hit point dice.
1, 2, 3,
Where are the d8s?
4. Yeah, no, really. 5.
There's a green one right there.
6, 7. I swear I have one more. What am I missing?
Are you sure?
Lord of the Rings. Where's my Lord of the Rings D8?
I see it. There it is.
2, 4, 6, 8. Okay. I said at 3rd level, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't need 2 of these.
Jesus.
8, 16, 26, 36, plus 5, 41 HP.
41 hit points your way, Fumosus.
God damn.
68 plus 5.
Bring back to life.
At this point, Cure Wounds is pretty much a health
Yeah,
potion.
it's amazing. But anything else she wants to do?
Does she have a bonus action?
Maybe.
Yeah, she'll use moment to think, and she's just gonna go back out there. And that's about it.
Hell yeah. And what would drop like to do?
Drop will fucking do something.
Do something.
He's only got one more fucking rage. We're gonna need to take a long rest here soon. We're gonna schmack with a great club
Hell yeah.
on the one that. Which one tried to hit him?
The one right in front of him.
Yep. That's a 25.
25 will definitely hit.
And for the second shot, a 16.
16 will miss.
Oh, you're a bitch. How's that? 6 plus 5, or 6 plus 6, so 12.
12 points of damage to that one. Alrighty. Okay. Anything else you would like to do?
No.
Okay.
Not gonna rage. I don't want to burn his last rage charge yet.
And with that, it will be Lamia's turn as the Lamia in her stone form springs to life.
And Valir drops out of the sky and slays that bitch immediately. Right?
Nope.
Fuck! You need your big tank out there.
It is going to, with a speed of 40 feet, go 10, 20, 30 right next to drop here. And is going to make one claw attack real quick, which is going to be a 19 to hit.
Yep.
Before I make the other attack, I'll deal this damage.
Drop is going to use. I think he is Sentinel, doesn't he?
Yes, that is 18 points of damage. Sorry. Is he resistant to physical damage while he's raged?
He's not raged.
Okay, yeah, he's not raged. So, yeah, that is going to be the 15 points of damage to you.
15.
Yep. And does he have Sentinel?
I think so, but let me. I'm trying to double check right now. This humanoid, this weapon master, is brutal strike, this fast movement, ability, extra attack. I thought he did. Yeah, he does.
Can he make an attack on somebody after they've attacked him?
I think
With Sentinel?
Guardian. Immediately after a creature within 5 feet of you takes the disengage action or hits a target other than you.
Yeah.
So nope, he cannot.
Alrighty. And so with that, she's now going to make a corrupting touch attack. Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw for drop.
Is this magical?
I'd say technically yes. It's not a spell, but it is a magical effect, I would say.
Okay.
So
then he does have, against saving throws against spells and other magical effects.
Okay.
God,
Not good.
oh, you said saving throw.
It's a wisdom saving throw.
7.
7 will fail. He will take 12 points of psychic damage.
Why do you do the things that you do, Caleb?
And he is cursed for 1 minute. While this curse is in effect, he is charmed and poisoned.
He is charmed and poisoned?
Yep. That is what the corrupting touch says.
Jesus. Well.
And with that, this final helmed horror is going to fly 10, 20, 30, and then use their action to 10, 20, 30 right here in the back corner. And that is all that they can do on their turn. It will now be Maya's turn, last but not least.
Maya is going to... Right, this is Maya, right?
Yes.
Maya, over here. Get the fuck off the wall. Maya's gonna go right here. Is that a bonus action? That's a reaction. Okay. She's going to take a schmack with her mace.
Okay.
Nat 20. As a reaction, she will cast the spell at 3rd level, because that's all she can fucking do. Accelerate and decelerate. And she's going to accelerate it. The target takes an extra 2d6 from the attack. This extra damage is the same type dealt by the triggering attack, which will be bludgeoning. It is generally, I think it's a 2nd level spell, right? But it's going to do 4d6 extra damage to her mace attack.
Okay, so yeah, roll all that damage.
Let me make sure I'm not missing anything on that. That's a good channel of divinity. Awesome. And it's also a blessed strike, so it does a 1d8. We'll say necrotic, because she's a great domain. So I said that plus 4d6, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So
Mine is
minus
about
plus
to-
46.
Mine's about to
and
output some damage here.
It's going to be necrotic, all of it?
No. 1d8 of it is necrotic.
1d8 of it is necrotic.
And then the rest is bludgeoning.
Okay. Go ahead and just take off that necrotic damage for me.
Alright. 5d6s for a mace attack.
Hello.
5, 10, 14. Plus what? What's your strength? That's plus 3, so 17 bludgeoning damage.
17 bludgeoning damage to the one that just flew over.
Yep.
Okay. 17 points of bludgeoning damage. Beautiful. Anything else you would like to do?
And then she's gonna cast a healing word on hit.
Healing word on hit.
Yep.
Okay.
So 2d4 plus 5. 6, 5, 11.
Can she cast? Didn't she cast the spell?
That's a reaction.
Oh, that's a reaction. But that's still technically casting the spell on her turn, though. Would it not be?
It says a reaction as whenever you go to swing on something.
Okay.
And
that was a natural 20 as well.
Oh, it was.
Yeah.
So how much did I say before? 14, 28. Oh shit, no, we're doing it differently. So 14 plus 30. That'll be
44.
44 plus 3, so 47.
47. There we go.
Why
You're
hit?
lucky. You're lucky I remember.
Oh no, thank you. I thoroughly appreciate it.
You know, I try to be helpful. I try to be a fair deal.
Yeah, it says when you take or when you see an attack roll hit a creature within 60 feet of you, it's just reaction.
Okay.
I guess it would be the same as counterspelling.
Yeah.
If I'm casting like Finger of Death and they counterspell and I counterspell their counterspell. Same instance, which is nice. Healed up 11. That's gonna be all of hers because she can't live anymore. She realizes she's getting low on spell slots, so she's gotta try to brutally beat some fuckers now.
Yeah. Yeah, as she just imbues this with the necrotic energy, the necrotic doesn't do anything, but her just mere strength with this mace bludgeons a deep hole that cracks into this helmed horror. And that is her turn, back up to hit.
Hit going with schmacky schmack. For the first attack. That's a 17.
Misses.
That's an 18.
Misses.
Nope, those all miss.
All three miss as he just tries to put a flurry of blows into this statue, but it takes no effect as his punches seem to be getting weaker.
What the fuck is this AC 20?
It is. A Helmed Horror's AC is 20.
It's gonna be gnarly. You guys gotta roll, we gotta roll 11s or better.
And with that, you now see the stone visage go away from all of these statues. And you now see their true forms as these helmed horrors have pure metal armor, a large metal helmet that is empty and vacuous with just a deep red light coming from the chest plate. And the lamia appears as a regular, actual lamia in and of itself. We will now go to these helmed horrors' turns. The one on hit is going to make 2 attacks. That is only going to be a 15 or 13, sorry.
13 on who?
On hit.
No.
And that one is going to be a 24.
Yep.
That will be 15 points of damage to hit. We now turn to this one that was on Fumosus, seeing you down.
I'm actually.
Well, you're technically on the ground.
Are you playing dead?
And I haven't had a chance to move.
You have not had a chance to.
He's
move.
playing dead.
Go ahead and make a deception check if you're trying to act like you're dead.
I mean, I'm gonna. I should make my mic. Sure.
To try and prevent these beings from attacking you.
30, 20.
Actually, it's like 22.
22. All right. That is going to put on the best display of your life of you being dead, so these beings don't try to attack you. This one will fly over into the entryway here and go after Dinah there with the 2 arcane sword attacks.
Oh, I already used a reaction. Never mind.
Yep, I already used her reaction. The first attack is going to be a 16 on Dinah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that it's. Yep.
And the
You
second
said 16?
attack, 16.
That was right on the dot.
That one's only going to be a 13 to hit.
That
Dinah.
misses.
So one attack hits Dinah here for 12 points of damage. And the one right in front of Drop, this one here, is going to retaliate with Drop's attack, making 2 slashes of his own. That is going to be a 22,
Mm-hmm.
and that's going to be a 17.
Yeah, they both hit. Really quickly, does he... What's he gonna call it?
Get a chance to save? He does not.
Because he's charmed?
This is a curse. It is just an effect of the curse.
Okay.
Yeah. So if somebody were to remove said curse, then those effects would go off of him. Or, yeah, not.
And he's only
alienate
charmed
him.
to this one, right?
Yes, he is only charmed to the Lamia. He can attack everybody else.
Yikes.
But with both of those hits, that's going to be 35 points of damage.
Alright, well, he goes down, and then with his Orcish Graceful Fury, he gets back up with 1 hit point.
Hell yeah. As he gets hit with this arcane sword, slashed deeply in the midsection, he starts to falter. He takes 1 step back, and then you see just an arcane force run through his body and revitalize him, giving him 1 hit point. And with that, it will be Alvear.
Yeah, I was trying to figure. When does he get Relentless Rage?
I do not know.
Brutal Strike. Probably not for a while. Alvear is right there. Seeing that everybody is kind of hurt. Oh. That's stupid.
What?
That's so dumb. Mass Healing Word at 4th level is 3d4. Healing Word at 2nd level is 4d4.
That's pretty terrible. It's pretty terrible. Well, I mean, I get it though, because technically Mass Healing Word is what, 4th level or 3rd level spell? And it's 2d4 to everybody?
Yeah, it only goes up by 1d4 instead of 2d4.
Yeah, that's dumb though.
I feel like Cure Wounds I get.
Yeah.
Healing Word, it needs that oomph to it.
Exactly.
They just don't want you to be able to do it that well at range. So you can't just repetitively heal your buddy up who's surrounded.
Yeah.
What alignment is Elvier? Is he neutral?
I
Good.
believe he is good. Because he's the high elf.
He's the golden elf.
Yeah. The gold elf.
He's going to cast Spirit Guardians.
Okay. On himself, I'm assuming.
Give me a second. Yeah, he's gonna cast Spirit Guardians.
And that's what, a 15-foot sphere? Or circle?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you're good or neutral, it appears as angelic or fey of your choice. And if you're evil, they appear fiendish. What's this nutsack's fucking god? The life domain? I don't know life off the top of my head.
Yeah, I don't know which god he actually... Probably Seluna or something like that. I wouldn't doubt. Maybe even, oh, what's the birth? Corellin. Corellin is literally the birth mother of all elves, so I wouldn't doubt that it could be Corellin or Seluna.
Raquel?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna assume that they appear
Yeah.
fayish.
They're supposed to be angelic.
Yeah.
I just want to know her fucking like little.
What, Corellin?
Yeah, her holy symbol. Okay. You see elves wearing like kind of like a star.
Yeah.
Or I guess the best way to say it is like the ninth prestige emblem from I think Modern Warfare 2. Sorry, I love
Call
that.
of Duty reference.
Yeah, I love that prestige emblem. It's my favorite one of all time. But the 2 points at the bottom, so an 8-pointed star, with the top one and the bottom one just extended out longer.
Oh, yeah.
They had that on kind of like elven garb, just kind of floating around.
Is that Corellin, right? Or Seluna?
That's correct. Selena's the moon.
Yeah.
So you see that those fuckheads flying around. When you cast the spell, you can designate creatures. All allies are unaffected by it. Other creature speeds are halved whenever the emanation enters a creature's space, or whenever a creature enters its space, or ends its turn there. The creature must make a wisdom saving throw.
Yes.
So all of them must make wisdom saving throws.
All of who?
Everyone within 15 feet of Elvier. It's non-ally.
Okay, so I'd say that would only be technically the one, because this one is inside of here. He is outside.
You wouldn't say the magic can go through the walls?
No.
Okay.
No.
It was worth a shot.
But yeah, I'll say one of them has to make a wisdom saving throw, though.
It was worth a shot.
And that's most likely going to fail, because I doubt these guys are very wise. Yeah, with a +0, that's going to be a 2.
Nope. Takes 12, 17. Yeah, 17 points.
17 points.
Do you add your wisdom modifier on Spirit Guardians?
I
I can't remember if you said that, if Kyle could or not.
Yeah, I think I said he could.
17, so 22.
22.
And he's actually going to move a little closer. He's going to try to push this thing back, or is he blocking fully the door, or?
Technically no, because Maya went inside, so technically no.
Alright, then he's going to go, like, right there. Does anybody else get affected now?
Okay, so if he's right there, that'll be 10, 15 feet, but they're in combat with each other, so I'd say it would affect them.
This
But
guy,
other
this guy
than that,
he's safe. He's safe. All of our allies are obviously safe.
yeah. Yep. So it would really only affect this one. But
Oh,
yeah.
I won't get this guy yet.
Nope, not that one. That one is just outside. I'd say they're like
Is he
about
just
20
outside?
feet away. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
It was worth a shot.
Do
I
I
was gonna
say
say,
I'll get
having
that
that
one? No.
having that aura is probably not a bad idea.
That's only going to be a 7 for the save on that one.
We'll just say it was 22 again.
20. Okay.
Yeah, we'll just keep
Yeah,
that as a
just
standard factor.
Yep, keep that damage. 22 to this one here. Oh, that one actually, I believe, yeah, because that's the one that took the really big hit from Maya.
Yep.
That one is going to
Be gone.
be gone with 22 points of damage.
Alright, hey, I got one of them off of you.
Yeah, as this Helmed Horror takes this radiant
Ooh.
damage.
This fucker has to. Oh no, he already took it. He took the first hit.
Yep, it did.
Okay. That's Alvir's turn.
Alrighty. And with that, it will now be... Which Helmed Horror was that? It was this one. The one on drop here is going to rotate around, staying within melee, and go ahead and make an attack. 2 attacks. That's a natural 1 on the first attack.
That miss.
And the second attack is going to be a 19 on drop.
Yep, that hits. Drops down.
With 18 points of damage.
Yep, he's down.
Alrighty.
He had 1 HP.
Yeah, he did have 1. Duh.
This isn't looking too well.
No.
You know what would be great? A Valir just dropped through the fucking ceiling right now.
Yeah, some space would be nice.
See, it's only been a few minutes. Like, not even a few minutes since this has started and you have started doing what you did with your little pickaxe deal. I will say at this very moment...
I guess it depends on how thick this fucking floor is.
Yeah.
So you said I got a foot into it?
Yeah, about.
So I got about a foot. Now that I'm using a pickaxe, I feel like it could go faster, but
Yeah.
we'll find out. It's more of a jagged edge.
Maybe. Maybe, possibly. But with that, that is going to be that one's turn. Fumosus, it is now your turn. As you have to spend half of your movement to get up.
Well, let's go ahead and do that.
And as you get up, you see a Helmed Horror here and here surrounding Drop, who has fallen to the ground. A Helmed Horror here that has hit Dinah and is being pushed back by Alvir. The one here that hit is battling with, and this Lamia as well.
Fireball.
Fireball.
I don't care how small the room is. I cast
I
fireball.
cast fireball.
I just love that meme. I don't care how small the room is. I cast fireball.
This is only a 10-foot by 10-foot room. And?
I didn't stutter. I cast fireball. It's an orphanage. I still cast fireball.
Cast fireball. Kids, get out of the fucking room.
Make your deck saves.
Are these 10s?
Yes, they are 10 feet. in movement. So I will say you are not in direct combat with anybody yet. Nobody can make opportunity attacks on you.
You just launch one over fucking Drop's body. Where the fuck did that come from?
I'm gonna cast Synaptic Static.
On whom?
So this is our fella right here.
Yeah, that's Drop, who's down.
So I'm gonna drop it like this is so he's there 10. Or diagonally, like it's just 10.
You said the first one diagonally is 10 feet, right?
Yeah, the first one diagonally would be 10 feet, but the second one diagonally would be 20, technically.
Okay, so he's within 20 of this fella, right? This guy.
20 feet? Oh, I would assume
Yeah.
so.
And then is he? It looks kind of like it, like one and
Is
some
this
change,
guy here?
Yeah, one and some change diagonals there.
Yeah.
If I can drop it like right here, I guess. Yeah, no, I don't think I can get him. We'll just get these two fellers with the synaptic static, but without getting dropped.
Okay. So you want just him and him?
Yeah, I mean, if I could get this dude. Do you have a 20-foot dealie?
A 20-foot line?
Yeah,
It'll be 10 feet on
it's a
in that
cone,
case.
or it's a sphere.
It's a sphere.
Yeah.
So it'll technically be a 10-foot sphere. Awesome. Since these are 10 feet, it would be a 10-foot radius.
It's a 20-foot radius sphere.
I understand, but since these are 10 feet,
Oh,
That's
movement-
going by 5 feet.
Yeah,
anyway.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, that's what kind of what I figured. I feel like if I stood them on it, I could pull this off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But I'd say if you did it that way, you would also be getting your buddy hit in the mix.
Maybe,
there.
that's what I'm saying.
Because they are literally locked in combat with each other at the
For sure. I mean, I'll take that either way, but I can definitely get all three of their feet on it without getting hit. Feet on it. There's no doubt about that.
Yeah, I'd say if you do it just like that, you can get all three of them.
Which I'll definitely fucking take. That's all I would say.
Yeah.
These fuckers are immune to necrotic.
Yeah, this is psychic.
What saving throw is it?
Is an intelligence saving throw.
Intelligence.
I don't think that's going to be too big either.
I didn't think so, but I am open to surprises.
Let's see. They have a +0 to this. What is your DC?
Oh. 17.
17. So they literally have to roll a 17 or higher, all three of them. I'll roll it on the table.
Nope.
Fail. Nope. Natural 1, fail.
Does double damage.
No. And
Nope.
fail.
Cool.
3, 4, and 1. Absolutely terrible.
On a failed save, the target also has muddled thoughts for 1 minute. During that time, it subtracts 1d6 from all its attack rolls and ability checks, as well as any con saving throws to maintain its concentration.
How much? 1d6.
6.
1d6?
That's good. I like that.
To all attack roll saving throws?
Yes. The target may make intelligence saving throws at the end of each of its turns, and ending the effect on a success. But it is 8d6 psychic damage.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll that.
Six, 5, 11 plus 3 is going to be 14 plus 2 is 16. 19, 21, 25, 26 damage.
19, 22.
22, so 27 damage.
Okay, 27 damage to all of them.
Yeah. 18.
27 there, 27
Dude, shadows are just
here, and
so hard to do.
27 here. Beautiful. Alrighty. And with that, anything else you'd like to do?
Yeah, I want to get away from him as best as I can. Kind of just, what, are these stairs?
There's a
Those
wall
are
there.
outside.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the doorway's kind of blocked in.
Yeah, I know, that's what I'm saying. I think I just want to go, like, right here.
Okay, and like I said, you do not get opportunity attacked.
He just slyly, sneakily goes
Want some
through.
fucking room for this?
Anything else you'd like to do?
That will be it.
Okay.
No, because I got my bonus action.
Oh, you
in
do
this
have your
case.
bonus action.
We're just going to go ahead and drink Healy. No, that's good.
Which one? Just a regular?
I think so, yeah. Let me
Alright.
see.
2d4 plus 2.
I was gonna say, you got a lot.
I'll give you the potion dice.
I just don't use the big ones yet.
I was gonna say, you got healed up a good bit with that 40 points.
That's what I'm saying. I don't really even need a big one.
Probably like a greater.
I got 5 graders, but I thought I had more than that. Oh, there they are. Yeah. Just a regular potion of healing.
Alrighty, there's those two 2d4s.
Two health.
Nice. That's +2, so you get 4
4
health.
health.
Nice.
Nice.
Once.
This health potion tastes amazing.
Oh, don't
but
damage yourself.
Whoops.
damage himself 4 points.
Fuck.
Alright, with that, it'll be Dinah and Drop. Which one of them want to go first and do what?
Dinah will go first.
Ina y Drupe.
Dinah, won't you? Where the fuck is Dinah again? Right here?
That's Maya.
Maya. That's all good. That's Dinah.
There you go.
Sorry, it takes me a fucking to remember.
Yeah, I know.
everybody's
I need to
stuff.
start painting these minis so they can stand out a little more.
Oh no, you're good on that one.
We need to all just come over one day and have a mini painting session.
Painty session.
Yeah.
We're going to Maya will healing word. Does she have healing word? Yes, she does. She'll use it at 3rd level on the droop.
On Drop. Alright.
Yep. That's why I wanted.
64?
That's why I wanted Dinah to go first. Slow this a little bit.
Well, yeah. Yeah, Drop is down currently.
Yep.
So you have 6d4 plus her spellcasting, correct?
Yep. 4, so 4, 8. Jesus. Why did I roll that one? That one doesn't count. Even though it was good. There's fucking 13 plus 5, 18 points to drop.
18 points of health to Drop, and then Drop, I'm assuming, will use half of his movement to stand back up.
Hold on, don't you just put that boy back down.
Okay, I'll put him back down. I'll put him back down. I'll put him back
Kick
down.
flips up.
He kick flips up,
Drop's gonna do something that Drop wants to do.
of course.
And then she's gonna Sacred Flame the fucking one that's right at the door.
Okay. Dex save. They got a +1 to this. DC 17.
That will be 14 points of damage.
That's a fail with a 13. 14 points of damage.
I just continued with it. Drop. This man is fucking pissed off that he fucking died and went down and almost died. He's getting angry. I said he healed up 18 points of damage, right?
Yes.
He's gonna get angry, and as much as I don't want to fucking do this, he's gonna burn his fucking last rage being angry. And then he's gonna use, because he has half of it, he gained half of his movement, he's gonna use that movement to get the fuck up.
Okay.
And this boy is going to smack the one in front of him.
Okay.
And he's gonna do this bitch.
He does have it at disadvantage because he's also poisoned.
Yep, he's gonna do this shit recklessly. Because he just got up. That fails, so he's gonna fucking try again. And that, nope, he does nothing.
As he gets up and rages, he's pissed off and makes 2 reckless attacks, swinging and flailing. This helmed horror just stands there and lightly dodges each of these attacks, levitating lightly in the air.
Yep, that's all he's gonna do.
Alright.
Can't do anything else.
The Lamia is up now, and seeing that it is charmed and poisoned, the Lamia is going to use 40 feet of movement, going 10, 20, 30, a 40. Gonna go ahead and action dash 10, 20 there, looking at you and snarling. It will, I take that back. I wasn't even looking at the bonus actions. They aren't even going to use their action to dash because they are going to use their bonus action to use 10 feet of their movement to leap 10, 20, 30 feet here. And then they're going to 10 feet and take 2 claw attacks on Fumosus.
So movement. Oh my gosh.
The first attack,
I'm just jumping everywhere from now on, just letting you know that.
well, this is a specific bonus action that it has.
I can jump as a bonus action, I'm still going to do it for the
Well,
movement.
yes, definitely.
Still going to cover a lot of space now with a jump.
But this bonus action specifically is called Leap.
Away from it.
And it says the Lamia jumps up to 30 feet by spending 10 feet of its movement.
Alright.
Just because it is a lion-like figure. It has those large cat-like legs. But that first attack is only going to be an 11 to hit.
What the?
The second attack is only going to be a 10 to hit. As it jumps and it seems to overexert itself, not being activated in quite some time, as it makes 2 claw attacks at you and just completely misses. That will be its turn. And it will now be Maya's turn. Oh, I'm sorry. This one right here hasn't taken its turn yet, so it'll take its turn making a wisdom saving throw to start for the Spirit Guardians. That is going to be a natural 19
That's
with a
it.
+0. So it will save. It'll only take half damage, which is 11 points of damage, right?
Yeah.
Alrighty. And then it will go ahead and make 2 arcane sword attacks against Alvear, walking and confronting Alvear right at this doorway. That is going to be a 15 to hit Alvear.
Sorry, I was looking at my shit.
You're good.
All the year.
Said which 15?
15.
Yep, that's round nose.
And the second attack is only going to be a 10.
Nope.
So that's only 1 hit on Alvear. I will do the damage. That is only going to be 11 points of damage, but make a Constitution saving throw for concentration.
Well, not 20.
As Alvear gets struck with this sword, he grunts a little bit and gasps from the pain, but these Spirit Guardians, they seem to embolden and get brighter instead of diminishing at all.
Oh,
And
yeah.
with that, now it'll be Maya's turn.
Now it'll be Maya's turn.
Yes. As most of these helmed horrors are looking dented and beaten, their red light is starting to flicker just slightly.
She's going to use Spirit Shroud as a bonus action.
Okay, what does that do again?
Spirit Shroud. You call 4 spirits of the dead, which flit around you for the spell's duration. It's 1 minute. It's concentration.
Just AoE.
Until the spell ends, any attack you make deals an extra 1d8 extra damage when you hit a creature within 10 feet of you.
Okay.
This damage is radiant, necrotic, or cold, your choice when you cast the spell. This one will do a radiant.
Okay.
Any creature that takes this damage can't regenerate hit points until the start of your next turn. In addition, any creature of your choice that you see that starts its turn within 10 feet of you has its speed reduced by 10 feet until the start of your next turn.
Deal.
She's gonna come 10, and then that would be 30, right?
Yeah.
Maya's gonna go for a smack on that one.
Alrighty, on the Lamia.
Labia. Of course, Maya smacking her labia.
Labia.
Yeah.
God, Maya.
Did I tell you Maya was a lesbian?
Sometimes
that's
you just
canon.
gotta just grab her by the pussy, you know?
That's canon now. Maya's a lesbian.
Nope, that misses.
As she tries to go for this divine strike with these dark spirits enshrouding herself, she takes a big whiff staring at this Lamia's labia.
A big whiff?
Yeah. In both aspects.
Well, alright, that's all she can do.
Alrighty, back up to the top with hit. Third round of combat.
20.
Not 20.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20, yep.
Fucking, that'll be 26.
Both of those will hit. And the third for a bonus action.
And that misses.
Alrighty.
Yeah, that would have been a good one. I would have hit on all of those if I just fucking used it as a focus point.
Yeah, you would have.
16 plus 6, so 22 plus 5, right? That's still Maya. Fuck me.
I believe it's...
Yeah, plus 5.
Yeah.
So 27.
Okay. 27 points to that one. That hit has been fighting since the very beginning. And I believe with that Helm Horror... You said 20 how much?
7.
27? Yeah, that Helm Horror is just barely hanging on.
Fuck, if I hit that last attack.
Just barely hanging on.
Fucking Helm 4.
Yep, that'll be his turn. Because he made his three attacks, action, bonus action, he can't get away, so.
Yeah. I mean, he can try to get away. He'll just
There's
take
no
an
point to.
opportunity.
Yeah, there's no point to. He's gonna try to finish this fucker out if he can.
Yeah. That one is going to retaliate, making a barrage of attacks. Actually, what else can it do here?
Barrage again.
Hmm.
No, it can't really do anything else. It'll just make 2 arcane sword attacks as this sword glows with a dominant red light. That is going to be a 19 to hit.
Yep.
And that is going to be a dirty 20
Yep.
with both of these schmacks. 29 points of damage.
Hits down.
Hit drops to the ground with this helmed horror who is barely hanging on, literally 4 hit points. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't roll in minus
Oh wait,
1d.
he's an orc.
Yeah, well, he is an orc.
He gets back up with 1 HP.
And I also haven't been rolling a minus 1d6 for those attack rolls.
Yeah, fucking roll those minus
Mother
1d6.
slacker.
So that 19 will turn into a 14,
That misses.
and the dirty 20 would turn into a 14 as well.
So they both miss. So
Okay.
he's back up to 25 HP.
Hell yeah.
Just kidding.
Just kidding. Just kidding. The one on drop is going to make its attacks
With a minus 1d6.
with a minus 1d6. I even had the d6 set out to the side.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you
Literally.
just forget, my guy.
It's a 17 minus 6, 11.
Miss.
And the second attack,
Miss.
also a 17 minus 3, 14.
Miss. Barely.
Barely. As both of those attacks just swoop as they get somewhat cursed by this hypnotic synapses going on in their arcane minds, if they possess those. I'm not entirely sure.
It just muddles their thoughts. They just kind of...
See, but they are a does it say that it works on constructs? Or does it say that constructs are unaffected?
Oh my
Ooh,
god,
that's-
it's weather boosted and it is insanely high in CPU, dude.
You gotta use your highest Pokeball, bro.
Yeah, that also raises the fucking difficulty of catching him.
With the Pokeball? Or
His
reduces it?
CP being that
Oh,
high.
yeah. He's higher level.
Yep. Got him.
Is that a shiny?
No.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Man, that's
it's just
Galarian
a-
Articuno with Psychic Flying.
My fucking thumb is sweaty, bro.
My thumb is sweaty, bro.
Can't even properly
Oh.
spin the thing. Well, that would be probably a good time to go, but that would have been a tie. Excellent.
Alright, so this.
Oh! Damn it.
1, 2. Oh! One more shot, one more shot. One.
No, you motherfucker.
Whoever decided those to do that shit is a fucking asshole.
Oh,
But they are 1 in 10 chance of getting them shiny.
that is badass.
And then immediately after.
Shiny Ponyard.
You got a shiny Ponyard? You
Immediately
are
after.
such a bastard.
I'll second one.
Such a bastard. But that will be those 2 Helmed Horrors turns. It'll now be Alvear. Oh, I'm sorry. There's a 3rd Helmed Horror that needs to go. That has not gone yet. That one right there. As it is going to move away from drop. Actually, it would drop can make a opportunity attack on it.
17.
17 will miss. As this Helmed Horror turns away from drop and goes after Maya with 2 Arcane Sword attacks. That one did not have the minus 1d6 on it.
Nope.
So that's a 16 to hit Maya.
Yep.
And a 13.
Miss.
Alright. 12 points of damage.
Got it. You said Alvear's up next?
Alvear is up next.
Got it.
Alvear's kind of in the middle of the doorway, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, now he is. With his spirit guardians.
He's right here. Oh, does that fucker take damage?
Oh,
He entered in to the area.
He did enter in the spirit guardians. That's a nat 20 on the save, so they take 11 damage on that.
Still damage.
Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, but now it is Alvear's turn.
Jalbeard.
Alvear's going to Misty Step?
Misty Step.
Actually, no, he's not, because he doesn't. He's not burning a 4th level spell slot for that. Fuck!
So he's not going to Misty Step.
No.
Back to where we are.
He's gonna shocking grasp this thing.
Shocking grasp, that one.
Fortunately, he no longer gets advantage if there are a metal being.
That is bad.
That is very bad. That misses.
That will miss, sadly, as this force of electricity forms in Alvear's hand, and he tries to touch this Helmed Horror to send it through him. It seems ineffective.
That's good.
Then he'll mass healing word.
Mass Healing Sword.
And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we'll just do everybody. 7, 8 plus. Mass healing word at 4th level will be plus 8, so 16 HP to pretty much everybody.
16 HP to everyone.
Beautiful.
What time is it?
2.
The 2 o'clock.
Oh, there's a
exactly?
life. Hold on. People might get more.
Oh, Alvear's a life domain. Life domain clerics
Actually,
make cure wounds actually usable, or healing word actually usable.
sure. 2 plus the Spell slot level. Okay, so that's where the 8 comes from. Wait, it should be more than that. So that's 8.
I'm pretty sure he gets something to where like he gives himself temporary HP or he heals himself after healing others or something like that.
Fortunately, no.
No, I thought that's what Life Domain's got.
When you cast a spell that restores HP to a creature, that creature gains an additional 2 plus the level spell slot. So it's 4th level, so it's an 8. Blessed Healer, immediately after you cast a spell with the spell slot that restores HP to one or more creatures other than yourself, yeah, he also gains 8. So that's 16 right there, plus the 8 that I rolled. So it's 24 that he gains 16, they gain 16. I thought there was something else. Let me look at this though. So everybody's at 16 right now.
Mm-hmm.
I want to just make sure we're getting the right amount of healing.
Fair.
And I rolled an 8 plus. And then you added 10 to it. Because it says 3d4 plus 10.
Okay. So 26 then? From 16 to 26?
Yeah, everybody gets 26 points of healing.
See, Life Domain clerics make healing word actually work.
Makes that one actually work.
Yeah.
Okay. So 26 points to everybody.
Make sure you get that, Mace.
26, so
26 points.
10 more after the 16.
Yep.
Alright, anything else Alvira would like to do? That's action, bonus action.
Nope, that's it.
Okay. And with that, we have one. We only have one to go before Fumosus gets to go. And that one is the one right next to Alvir, as it's going to make another wisdom save. That is going to be a natural 17. Right on the dot for a save, taking 11 points of damage. It is looking very hurt, though. As it is going to give Alvir 2 attacks here. That is going to be a 25, or 23, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
And that's cocked. It was going to either be a 2 or a 20. That's only going to be a 13 to hit. So that's one hit. 19 points of damage. Go ahead and make a con saving throw, DC of 10.
Got the damage myself for 199. Nope.
Oh.
Spirit Guardians are down.
Spirit Guardians drop. As Alvir gets slashed the second time, and this one definitely hurts him more as he just cannot concentrate on the Spirit Guardians and they fade away. At this very moment, you guys hear across the way, I'd say Alvir and Dinah hear this the best, a large as you don't fall through, but that pickaxe that you have been using, the makeshift pickaxe that you have been using, has just now gotten through into the bottom. You haven't made a hole all the way into the bottom yourself, but you have just managed to get just a little hole, probably about like that big, into.
We're gonna stick the pipe
The
in as
floor.
far as we can go. I'm gonna grab the shield, put it below my feet, jump, and then hit it, and try to go straight down if I can.
Okay. Go ahead and make a strength athletics check for me.
12.
12? Alright. As you are now jumping on this large concrete structure, trying to break through.
I go
the
down.
wall.
Wall, of course, blocks me, so fuck! All this work for nothing!
As nothing seems to be stopping you except for the concrete itself at the moment. Fumosus, it is now you.
I think we're gonna use Tasha's hideous laughter.
On the Lamia?
Yeah.
Alrighty. That is a
Can you
what
target
saving
more
throw?
creatures?
It's
charisma.
One creature of your choice.
Using a higher level spell.
Oh yeah. Okay. For each spell slot level.
And yeah, since you're technically a max caster.
So that's 4 people, I believe, right?
I'm casting them all online.
Let's see, it's originally 1, second one was 2, 5, yeah, 5 people. That's all of them.
Constructs are not really considered people, though.
Does it say creature?
Yeah, it says creature.
It's a creature.
A construct also isn't really a creature.
What is it?
It's a construct. It is something that is made by a creature.
But it can
That makes it a creature.
Yes.
Creatures are an unspecified term for just, you know.
That's a type of creature they are.
Yeah, it's just odd.
I know.
And something could become...
In D&D E5, constructs are a type of creature. They are artificial life forms. Often animated by magic and are subjected to the rules of 4 creatures.
Okay, so yeah. How many in
That's
does it
all.
have a radius of
30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so realistically you would only be able to target 3 of these people. You'd be able to target the one in front of Alvear, this one behind Maya, and the Lamia.
Can you now target this one? 10, 20, 30.
That's drop.
Fuck! Son of a bitch, god damn it, drops off when I got an enemy.
So 3 of them will make charisma saving throws. The Lamia.
Wisdom saving throw.
It's a wisdom?
Oh shit, I thought it was charisma. My bad.
For Tasha's hideous laughter, you've been lying to me.
No, I've always checked, but off the top of my head, I thought it was charisma. What is charisma? Bane's charisma. Banishment's charisma.
So if it's wisdom, then the Lamia has a +2. What is your DC again?
17.
That's wild, but it's a wisdom.
Doesn't it sound like a charisma saving throw?
Yeah. I don't know. But with a +2, the Lamia got a 7.
Yeah,
And
you
the 2 helmed horrors have a +0. They got a 4 and
1.
a 14.
So they all fail. Now they're all
All of them
incapacitated.
fail. Those 3 are incapacitated and laughing. If you attack them, they do get to immediately make the save, and they get to make it at advantage.
But they also get
don't they get
attacked.
to make it at advantage already if you guys are in battle?
No, it's only when they get hit.
Okay.
I'm 90% sure. Is that what it says? I think when they get hit, they get to make it with advantage.
If the save is triggered by damage.
Okay.
The target has advantage on the save if the save is triggered by damage. Yep.
Yep. Perfect. So yeah, all 3 of them are incapacitated, laughing. The Lamia is letting out a almost hyena-like, high-pitched, squeaky laugh.
Yeah.
But
Gross.
these other 2 helmed horrors aren't laughing at all because they can't actually project
You just hear
sound. You just hear the metal collecting about as these metal swords and shields are just
Seizing is all it looks like.
laughter.
Enjoy yourselves.
Anything else you would like to do, Fumosus?
I think I can move away without being bonus attacked, right? Or,
Yeah, since they're incapacitated, yeah, you can go ahead and move away.
Yeah, I'd like to do that. Get back around the other side of, who is that, Maya right there?
Maya here? Well, how much movement do you have?
I haven't moved at all.
Well, I understand, but how much is your movement? These are 10 feet. So you would be moving 10, 20, 30.
I'm sure I've got 30. I've never moved.
Okay, you just want to get like around here to
Yeah.
Maya?
Yeah,
Just right here?
yeah. that's
Okay, yeah, I'm done. I'm done.
fine. Perfect.
I was looking at Dinah instead of Maya. But yeah, now it's Dinah and Drop. What would they like to do?
Rhina and Claw.
It's not even paying attention.
For Dinah.
Yeah, Dinah and Drop.
Oh, let's see here. Drop is rage, which is nice. Drop's gonna try to swing first.
Swing on them.
Going recklessly. That's a miss. That's a fucking hit. 25.
There you go. 25 will hit.
Which I believe is a 1d8. Yep. Come the fuck on, dude. That's 5. That's only 6 plus 3. Right? That's his rage damage?
I believe so. So 9.
Not. No, 6 plus 2, which is 8, plus 3, 11.
11.
And then he's gonna use the push. When you hit a creature with a great club, you can push it 10 feet straight away from you if it's large or smaller.
Beautiful. As it is definitely a medium creature. It is smaller than drop, actually. And so he hits it with the great club and pushes it back 10 feet with the blow.
He's gonna move. Kind of looking at it towards. Fuck, I don't know where to put him. Fuck it, he'll just stay, yeah. He'll just stay right there and kind of get ready.
Okay, perfect.
And then Dinah.
Yep.
Better rotary. Fuck. We're gonna do some of these Reggie Gigas raids.
Dinah from China.
Dinah from China.
You didn't know Dinah was from China?
I did not.
I told you. Last
Dinah's gonna Sacred Flame the one in front of Elvir. Mm. 15 points of damage.
You're not going with the 22? Oh, I'm dumb. Yeah, that was the 15 points of damage to that one. That will take that one out.
Good, good.
As this helm horror, its red light fades,
No,
and
that'll be done.
this armor just drops onto the floor.
That'll be done this turn.
Okay.
try.
Done a drop, gone. That one was
You can get people to invite.
gone. The Lamia is going to continue
Just I.
stalking Fumosus, going 5 or 10, 20, slinking in there. It is actually going to make a corrupting touch on Maya. Maya, go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw.
Jesus, dude. Those fucking rolls. 14.
14 will save from the corrupting touch.
Thank God she had a plus fucking 9.
Recounting plunge.
Thank God she had a 9 indeed, as she does save from this curse, this corruptive touch, taking no damage and having no curse afflicted on her. And it is going to then make one claw attack at Fumosus. That is going to be, with a plus 5, 13. 13 misses.
How long does mage armor last?
8 hours.
8 hours.
Jeez.
So yeah, that is a miss. And with that, it will now be Maya.
Maya
He.
will. Really doesn't have much of what it can do. Oh, did Maya ever get hit recently? No.
No.
Well, Maya's gonna.
Did she get hit by the person that ran up behind her? I think she did get hit once. Go ahead and make that concentration check.
I don't remember because she's at full health because she got healed.
Yeah, true. So yeah, go ahead and just make one concentration check for Spirit Shroud.
Yeah, that's a 13.
Alrighty, yeah, that'll save.
But she's gonna try to smack this fucker.
Alright, smacking the
Does
lane.
she get one attack or 2 attacks?
I believe she only gets one as a cleric.
I do too. I think it's War Domain that gets 2 attacks. Which is really nice.
That would be awesome.
Has she ever tried caressing instead of smacking?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
caress the labia.
Nope, she misses.
What was the hit? Natural one? Damn. As she tries to run up to this labia and smack it. But again, she's just enamored by this large labia it has. And just completely whips.
Labia distraction.
Up to the top with hit. Continuing this fight with this helmed horror as it is just barely hanging on.
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
I critted on my crit.
You critted on the
Does it kill it with at least 8 damage? 13 damage?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it will.
And then he's gonna rotate. He was here, so 10, 20, 30.
Okay. Perfect. And with that...
Wait a minute. I had advantage on that attack.
Oh,
Because he's incapacitated.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking hit. It was worth a shot.
You had advantage technically on all 3 hits.
Not for hit. He was way out here. This one, this one, and this one are all.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're talking about the hit for Maya. Yeah.
Yep.
You're right.
It didn't hit either way, so it don't matter.
Oh yeah, so I mean, I'm fucking retarded. This one wouldn't even be able to take an action because it was incapacitated. So it would've
I
just
thought it
stayed
was
there.
right here last time. Was it?
No, not before.
Yeah,
no,
not
since
before
I
it got
was last.
incapacitated.
Oh. Okay, so mine
So yeah,
would be.
since it's incapacitated, I'm fucking dumb. It wouldn't even be able to move there. Good thing everybody saved and no damage was done.
So you think we can
But they
invite
do
people
they
to
do
this
get to
race?
make a save at the end of their turn though, correct?
Yes.
The Lamia does.
Yeah.
But since it didn't take any damage either, it's only a straight roll. With a +2, that's only a 5. As it continues to sit there and laugh.
I was trying to hopefully get a natural 20 on that. Use a reaction, speed it up, and hit it with a good bit of damage.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
So that would be a D8 and 5 D6s.
But with the end of Hit's turn, it will now be the 2 helmed horrors that are still standing. As this one is going to
Be incapacitated?
be incapacitated and make a saving throw. Be incapacitated and make a saving throw. Has it had any damage done to it?
Nope.
No.
Because Drop can't hit a fucking attack to save his life.
And with it has to get a 17 or higher because that's a +0.
Which one are you doing?
It rolled a 7.
Which location?
And the one that is now facing up against Hit is just going to keep on attacking. An 8 to hit on Hit.
No.
And a 12 to hit.
Nope.
Okay. With that, it will now be Fumosus.
Real quick, should we just wait? What do you do?
Inviting people as well?
Like, does it take longer than
What do you
like,
mean?
like, should we wait to start it until they're like?
I mean, you can wait to start it until you know, like I get on.
Well, there's 2 of them, but they only have like 9 minutes left.
I was planning on calling it after this little battle here,
Yeah, I kinda
personally.
I'm gonna say it is 220.
Can I see him? The ugly fucker?
The Lamia?
Yeah,
Yeah,
fat labia.
yeah. It is a large being.
We're just gonna hit it with some Eldritch Blast.
Okay, go ahead and make those attacks.
Yeah.
23,
Oh yeah.
4 or 15.
These are all
or
at-
13.
These
15
are all
will
at
hit.
advantage.
These
by
are
the way.
technically all at advantage, so
Okay, so that'll be 19 or 20, dirty 20 actually.
okay, go ahead and just roll an extra one to see if you're rolling a natural 20.
And then that'll hit as well. Yeah, oh,
Okay.
well, that was the advantage for the
Yeah,
the 4,
yeah.
and then 19, 18 and 19 on that.
Dude, 17, 18, 19 consecutively. That's insane on a roll. So yeah, all three of those will hit.
Nobody's there.
All three of those will hit the Lamia. You can go ahead and roll the damage. She will roll the save at advantage with a +2, needing a 17 or higher. And she rolled a natural 1 and a 10 for a 12. So she fails.
$53.
53 points of damage, Jiminy Christmas.
And next weekend we have another community day.
Jiminy Christmas. And they are pushed back
There's people in one below.
all the way back into the wall.
Which one?
With that, Dinah and Drop.
The drop's gonna make his swings.
Okay.
That is a 19 plus 10, so 29.
Yep.
Oh wait, it's on this one. Would it be advantage then?
Yeah, technically.
Okay, so
Because it is incapacitated.
so 29 because if that goes to a straight roll and then I reckless, that goes back to advantage, right?
Yep.
So 29 on the first one and a 24 on the next one.
Okay. Yeah, both of those will hit.
His is a D8. So 5 or 1 plus 6 of plus 3, so 9, and then 21 damage in total.
21 damage in total to that one, as that one wasn't looking too bad before, but now it is looking pretty fucking rough.
I need Dinah. And then Dinah, probably just Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame. They have a +1 with a 17. They rolled a 15.
She'll Sacred Flame, this one.
Okay.
You said it was a 15?
Yep, it
Fails.
failed. It failed.
For 5 plus 5, 10 points.
10 points of damage.
Oh,
It is
shit.
just barely hanging on still. And now it will be the Lamia's turn. It will make its save with advantage.
Its swollen labia slows it down.
With a +2, it rolled a 17. So it just saves. However, that is its turn, correct?
Yes, it's at the end of its turn.
Yep. So yeah, that is its turn. It can't do anything, and now it'll be Maya.
Maya's right here.
Uh-huh.
She's gonna come up to this one, and we're gonna do a swingy swing.
Swing.
At advantage.
Why is it an advantage?
Is it still incapacitated?
No, it just saved.
Oh shit, okay. I'll re-roll it with that 16 plus a 7, so... Sorry, 23?
That'll hit.
Alright, so it's 5d6 plus a 1d8 cold damage. That'll be 8, 10, 16, 22, 23, plus another spells actions, 3 plus the mace. She has a +1 mace, doesn't she? Or yeah, Maya.
I should have been making all of those fucking Sacred Flame rolls
3.
with at advantage. They have magic resistance. But
+3, so 24.
24 points of damage.
Yep.
Alrighty, as the Lamia gets struck by the mace.
Right in the labia.
As it right in the labia, and as it does, you see its eyes grow wide, and its flesh visage turn back into stone and crumble away.
Fuck that old lady, dude.
That'll be her turn.
Alrighty, that was Maya. Back up to the top with hit.
It's gonna take some swings.
Alrighty, swings.
With a +9 to hit. 22.
Yep.
16
Yep.
and natural 20.
Alrighty. Well, you do more than 2 damage.
Yes.
Alrighty. That is going to do that. And this Helm Horror, the last one alive, is going to turn to drop, making a last-ditch effort to try and do some damage. That is going to be a 22.
Yep.
And another 22.
That one passed its save.
Oh, it did. Hold on. Yeah, I gotta make its fucking save. That is going to be a natural 18, which will save. But that is its turn, so it can't fucking do anything. It will go to Alvir.
Alvir will. Sacred Flame.
Sacred Flame. Alright. And I believe incapacitated people automatically fail.
Do they?
No, they just can't take actions or reactions. So yeah, they get to make the save. With a +1 to the dex, that's going to be a 14.
That fails. That'll be 8, 11, 5, 16 points of damage.
As this helmed horror gets engulfed in this sacred radiant flame, and the red light that is holding this armor together fades out, and the armor crashes onto the floor. That appears to be all that encompass this room, and the threat is now gone.
Did you get him? Hell yeah.
For the Lamia, you'll get 1,100 XP.
Hold on, I'm about to throw a ball.
You're throwing balls.
Yeah, Shadow Reggie do this.
Didn't you wait for me?
Yeah. 1 minute left.
Hmm?
We got 1 minute left.
Dude.
They'll come again, but those.
Yeah.
That's horrible CP for how high of a, or horrible fucking IVs for how high of a CP that was.
So 1,100 for the Lamia. And for the Helmed Horrors, it is 5,500 for all of them.
Divided by what?
Divided by whoever participated in this.
So
66.
5 plus
1, 2, 3,
6.
4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6,600.
1,100
divided by 6. So yeah, 1,100 to everybody. And at this moment, you guys continue to hear the large clangs of Valir banging his shield makeshift pickaxe onto the floor. And at this moment, it cracks and crashes. Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Okay.
Let's go.
I'm taking damage. Jesus Christ.
You will take 8 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall 20 feet.
I rolled a 10.
And you
So
fell
8.
20 feet and hit the ground. You take 8 points of bludgeoning damage as your ankle gets sprained as you land awkwardly. Well, I healed it up.
No, I still took 4 damage.
But with that, Valir, you fell into this chasm here, or into that chamber there.
I want to make my way downtown, walking fast.
And as you do
fast,
that,
hold down.
we will end it here. Mainly because I want to get in on some Pokemon raids with you guys. But I will be posting more shorts later this week and throughout the weekend. On Thursday, we'll have our regular campaign as scheduled, most likely, as long as nothing extraneous comes up.
1,000.
But I appreciate all of you guys for watching, and as always, keep on rolling.
Roll that.
I got 10